what's up guys, Jamison, Athens Ford. So today we are checking out the all-new 2019 Ford Ranger. So had a ton of people ever since Ford originally announced it that they were going to be bringing it back. It seems like everybody was calling in and dropping by the lot all the time. Hey, when's the new Ranger coming out? When you gonna have some information on them? And obviously now they're finally here, hitting dealerships nationwide. So very, very exciting time. The one that I'm in today is obviously 2019 model year. It's going to be a Lariat trim level, so it's the highest trim level available for the Ranger. So you can get it in a XL, XLT, or the Lariat. So the one that we're in now is a 501A package Lariat 4x4. So on the upper end, MSRP on this one is a little over $45,000, priced as it sits equipment wise, but you can get them starting at about 24 and some change with the super cab setup. So that's another thing that's different too from the older style Rangers. I know when everybody thinks of Ranger, you think of, old pickup truck, small pickup truck. Everybody loved them. Everybody that has one still to this day is in love with it, probably won't sell it for any amount of money. But door-wise, they don't offer it in a regular cab anymore, so you can get it in a super cab, which is going to hold up to 4 people total, or you can get it in the super crew, which is like we're in right now, and that's going to hold up to 5, so 2 up front, 3 in the back here. And you can also get it in both 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. The one I'm driving right now is a 4x4. Button-wise in here is a very comfortable layout. I can't really compare it to anything because there's nothing other on the market from Ford that is built like this as far as the interior layout or anything. So it has a shifter right here. It's going to be a 10-speed automatic transmission. You do actually have a shifter, so Ford did not put the rotary downshift in this one, which is nice. 4x4 controls are going to be similar to the rotary downshift of if you've been inside of a Ford Explorer Sport, maybe it has the twist down here for your 4x4 controls. And then there's some other buttons down here as well that control downhill descent control, auto start stop, things of that nature, traction control, parking sensors are all going to be, there's 6 buttons right down here kind of in a square, so give you some access there. You've got Sync 3 in this one, backup camera, navigation, also has some safety equipment on it as far as adaptive cruise control and blind spot monitoring in the side mirrors. We've also got the all-new stereo system, B&O, awesome sound system from Ford that's going to replace the old Sony, for you guys that remember the previous Sony sound system in them. So really, really nice sound there. Seats up front are heated on both sides. This one has leather interior, obviously being the Lariat trim level. So heated seats on both sides. Does not have cool seats, but they are heated. So this reminds me of kind of like a maybe a 302A F-150, but just adding the leather interior to it there. And speaking of the F-150, this market right here of the Ranger is going to be totally different than your traditional F-150 buyer. This Ranger platform is going to capture the market of people that like to be outdoors, like adventures. You'll notice as well with Ford, for all of their marketing on the Ranger that they've done so far, and probably from here on out, you'll probably rarely ever see Ford market this truck on an actual road or on an actual highway or city street, because that's not what they're going for. They're going towards the folks that like to go camping on the weekends. They're going for the folks that enjoy trail riding. So speaking of trail riding, this one also has trail control, which is really nice. You can basically engage it and it stays at one constant speed there without your foot having to control the gas if you're tackling a rough surface or maybe some rock terrain. So really, really cool feature there. Ground clearance on these is nice as well. It's probably one of the best in its class for a mid-size pickup truck. Also, speaking about best in class, we've got 270 horse, 310 torque. The torque is going to be best in class. It has best in class gas-powered fuel mileage, so it peaks out right at 21 on the city, 26 for the highway. Awesome payload as well, going to be best in class at 1860 on the payload for the truck. And then towing is also best in class for the gas-powered trucks, so it's going to give you 7,500 pounds towing, which is nuts. You can do that in either the 2-wheel drive or the 4-wheel drive model. There's only one engine available. Again, that's the 2.3 liter EcoBoost engine in there, and again 270, 310 are the stats on it. Very, very powerful though. I've enjoyed it so far. I had the opportunity last month. Ford invited us to go to Atlanta. It was at the NASCAR track there in Atlanta in Hampton, Georgia, for the Built Ford Tough Ranger Roundup event. So we had the opportunity to put them on a trail course, road-wise, you know, with some cones and different obstacles there. We also got a chance to compare them to other trucks that are going to be similar at this price point. So I know everybody hears 45 grand for a mid-size pickup truck, and that's actually what the going rate is just about these days. So if you compare it to like the Toyota Tacoma or the Chevy Colorado or the GMC Canyon, any of those pickup trucks, depending on how they're equipped, I mean, they're going to peak out, you know, somewhere in the 40s to maybe even 50 grand for a well-equipped truck. Not to leave out the Colorado ZR2 in there as well, and the GMC makes the Denali version of the Canyon. So I mean, you get those mid 40s to low 50s price point wise, so kind of the going rate. But anyway, I'm impressed again so far. It's a very, very comfortable drive. The auto start stop just engage right here as we're at a red light, and everything's very easy to use. You know, there's nothing that really jumps out at me as far as anything that I don't like so far. The only thing that I've noticed is different, if you haven't had the opportunity to be on the inside, if you're familiar with the way that the power mirror adjustments work for the Fords, so it's not on the door or on the door panel. It's actually right here beside the driver's side left air vent, so you can basically twist it there and adjust your side mirrors. So that's the only thing that's really different. Still has the standard circular twist knob that Ford does. Automatic headlights, does have fog lights as well. Your adaptive cruise control, same placement there. So again, nothing really changed. Standard Sync 3, 8-inch touchscreen there. So really, really cool feature. And again, I think this truck is going to do great sell wise. There's lots of different accessories as well that you're going to be able to pick up for the outdoors and for the weekends. There's different like canopies and tents that you can set up in the back of the bed of the truck. So overall, I think it's a great truck. We're going to sell a bunch of them. This is actually the first one that Athens Ford got, so we wanted to do a video on it really quick before it's sold. And but it is still currently available. I'm shooting this. It is Monday, January 14th. So it is still available. Reach out to me though if you are interested in more information on one in general or this one specifically. Email me, jjohnson@athensford.com, or you can give us a call, 706-354-1130. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to go ahead and give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll be doing some more videos. So thank you again for watching, and look forward to seeing everybody here on the next review. Take care.